folks, welcome back to the shit show. I mean Farming Simulator. Apologies for swearing at the start if you're watching with young people, but hey, life's been kind of crap lately, so yeah. Anyway, we are starting off with liming the new fields that we recently rented that had the onions in. I want to start making them useful. The ultimate plan for today is we are going to be getting some winter barley into field 14, which is going to involve liming, ploughing and planting. Now, this game footage was recorded quite a while ago, the 25th of November to be exact. I'm pretty sure that was when I was away on holiday. I have a contract running in the background. I did quite a lot of contracts while I was away. So over the course of the next 3 or 4 videos, the money is going to go up, as Mr. CDP would say. A bit of a spoiler there. I can't remember the order that things happen in the next few videos, so it's going to be a surprise for you and for me. I had to write notes as I was editing this one because it was played on the 25th of November, which is now, what, 2 weeks ago? Something like that. I actually played quite a bit of this save while I was on holiday. It was quite good fun. We had a brilliant holiday. About half of the time we were away, the weather was kind of crappy. We were away in the UK in November, but that was absolutely fine. We were staying somewhere really nice, and we just kind of spent those days chilling out, watching TV, sat in front of a log fire, eating nice food, and for me, playing some video games. So yeah, it was really cool. We got back home and things have been a bit shitty. I'm not going to go into all of the details. If you want to know some of those details, they are in a video on Patreon. That is not me trying to promote it. That is just, I don't want to keep going over it lots. So yeah, I'll talk about it at some point, probably in videos on here, but things are kind of raw. Even hinting at it hurts. So anywho, fields limed. That's great. We will crack on. So I'm going to return this, and we will then be leasing a plough and a seeder. We've hung on to this for quite a while, and I don't think we need it anymore. I don't think there's anything that will drive us to want to do it. We probably need to be fertilizing the grass, but we end up doing that a different way in the near future. So yeah, annoyingly, the ag dealers delivered the plough to the middle of the field for some reason. Clearly they are slightly numpty-ish. Now, yes, this is a GT plough. 2 things. One, it's a real bit of kit as far as I'm aware, which means it doesn't count as cheaty. Fight me over it. B, I was on holiday and I just wanted something that was easy to use, and this was nice and easy. So yeah. Now I do enjoy using a real plough. It's quite relaxing sometimes, but also this was quite relaxing to use as well. You will see coming up in a bit on here, I had a bit of fun with this tractor, and it's kind of fun in the it really wasn't very fun. This is a quality bit of Giants kit from a DLC, and what I had was that, now this could be because I use manual gears, but I do use, automatic gears, but I do use manual direction change. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I shouldn't be choosing to use the spacebar to change direction, having a little bit of rears. Maybe I should just be using backwards and forwards. If you use that, don't take offense. I just find it a little bit basic. Sorry. And actually, I find it really unnatural. So I do sometimes enable that when I'm playing on controller, and if I forget and then unplug the controller and I'm back on keyboard, I find it really hard on my brain to not have to use the spacebar to change direction, because muscle memory is programmed that that's how it works. But what I found with this tractor, and a few others to be fair, so it could be an FS25 thing, is that quite often it'll just get stuck in reverse and it won't change out of reverse. And what you have to do is get it to change direction by shifting up through the gear groups, which is just nonsensical. But hey, you know, fix the game, Giants? I don't know. We have had an update while I was away. We had the free content drop, which slightly amusingly John Deere managed to announce the date of before Giants did, which was kind of funny. So it's got some big tractors in it that I probably will never use, unless maybe we randomly get very rich or I play a safe where I have a lot of money, but I'm unlikely to use. Let's say that. But that's that, I guess. I've been on a really random YouTube deep dive lately, watching blacksmithing videos. I know, they're really cool. You should watch them. It's a guy called Alex. Well, actually, a couple of different random YouTube deep dives. A guy called Alex Steele, who's got a huge YouTube channel, so you might have watched some of them as well. Been watching him, and I think I've watched now probably half of his back catalogue in the last like 5 days, something like that, maybe 6 days, because yeah, I needed to distract my brain, and YouTube's a good way of doing that. The other one that's a bit of a longer one is Nile Red and Nile Blue, and he does chemistry videos. Now, back when I was a much younger man, and maybe barely a man, because it was when I was doing my higher education before I went to university, I really enjoyed chemistry. So like, if you're in the UK, GCSE and A level, I really enjoyed chemistry. So barely a man, you know, GCSE and A level, you're just only GCSE, you're not an adult. But so we're just going to lease the seed at not the Cocklinger jockey. Yes, I'm an adult, honestly. I'm just laughing at knob jokes. Deal with it again. But yeah, I used to really, I'll say it, just checking on the side, I used to really enjoy chemistry. And he makes kind of fun chemistry videos. Yes, chemistry can be fun. If you've not seen, he's got 2 huge YouTube channels. He makes quite infrequent videos, I suspect, because they take a really long time, and they're probably not cheap to make, because some of them he buys really expensive kit to make them with, and he does really random cool stuff. And I think the kind of the premise, I think, is the red channel is a bit more serious and the blue channel is a bit less serious. You know, like on the blue one, he's made like super concentrated energy drink and that kind of thing. Anyway, I really enjoyed it, and I tend to fall asleep listening to those. I know I need stuff to fall asleep to. My brain's busy, but yeah. So there's been a bit of because of the whole shitness thing. There's been a bit of a break in content. This is me starting to try and start producing content again. I've been away pretty much all this week. I go home tomorrow. I brought all of my content creating kit with me. Been away from Monday to Thursday. In that time, I've made a PMR video, and yeah, you probably saw, if you saw it and went, "Oh, not that stupid car game again," that's fine. You guys, if you've been here a while, and if you're watching Farm Sim, you probably have. You know, I make the videos I enjoy making. I'm really enjoying playing PMR at the moment, and doing a voiceover for a pre-recorded Farm Sim video was another easy step to getting back to making videos. Making videos is one of my hobbies, and I enjoy it. It's a good distraction sometimes from the shitness of life, but lately my brain just has been broken. I was chatting to Mrs. D earlier. It feels like the check engine light is on. And yeah, we are both dealing with some stuff. And I'm, as I said in the PMR video, content's going to be somewhat sporadic. I'm going to try and do like a video every other day if I can for a bit. Because I enjoy making videos. It's fun. And having fun is good, particularly at the moment. And 2, because there are always 2 parts to a problem. The video is just about over. 2, it's good to have content on the channel. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk more in future videos. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. See you next time.